Hello, me, Omar Jeeves, and welcome to hopefully the first of many of the Hello World Let's Play series. This might seem like an odd and early place for a jump cut, but being this is the first time I've ever done this, I waffle on for about another 10 minutes, so I thought I'd save you some time. This is a survival world, we're playing the Bedrock version of Minecraft, and I play with some friends who most of the time aren't online, but you might see them featured occasionally. Today is the first episode. You may notice there is a giant fort behind me, and are probably thinking, well, if this is the first one, why do you have a giant base? Well, that's because this is not technically the first day of this world. I thought about whether or not we should restart it or start a new world completely and go again and punching wood, but let's be honest, there's hundreds of Let's Play YouTube video series things, stuff that you could, go and watch if you wanted to do that and watch people punch wood, but let's be honest, there's enough of that out there. And I spent ages building this fort. I don't want to build this again. I mean, would you? Just a quick something I forgot to mention earlier that may weigh into your opinions of some of the stuff that I'm doing. This is actually my first ever Minecraft world. Prior to this, I've literally never played the game. So, granted, while I've been playing for probably close to a year now, prior to this, I have no other experience. So, be nice. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the base. A quick tour of what's going on in the nether, show you around the world a little bit of what's here, so everyone's got an idea and what the gist of what's going on. And then, we're literally going to get straight into it. We're going to go and carry on building a farm I started kind of yesterday, which is a squid farm. Ooh, squid. And with all that said, it's time to start the tour. So, this is the front door. Have the Villager Trading Hall, which is very recently finished. This is literally something that I've only just finished working on, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I think, right? I think I think it's fair to say that there's a fair bit going on here. So we've got two of these little zombie stations where we can flick this lever and they get converted into zombie villagers, and then if the chests were actually filled with the splash potion and apple, which apparently I have run out, which is good to know. There you go, yeah, and then I can queue them up. Probably important to mention here that the whole reason we turn them into zombie villagers and cure them is so that we can get super cheap trades. So literally everything only costs one item. Also, the whole way that I created the Villager Trading Hall was using a breeder, which we're going to go take a quick look at now. This is the breeder here in the corner. I mean, it's kind of out of action now because I have not linked it up to the nether. I linked it straight up onto my trading hall, but it does mean if I ever decide I want to replace these, should be nice and easy to do. To do? What has gone wrong with me? Sorry, let's try that again. To do, because we have these little guys who are very, very aptly named. Breeder 3, 4... Don't worry, the other ones are called 1 and 2. They're not called 1 and 2. There you go. And then we've got a little food delivery system. It's essentially like a Minecraft version of Just Eat, except it only delivers carrots and potatoes, and it's from here to there. But you don't have to pay delivery, which I think pretty sweet. So what you're about to see now is a bunch of very, very short, quick clips of different features of the fort that are particularly interesting or special, but I'm also very aware it gives you absolutely no bearings of the size or where things are in relation to each other. So just to give you a bit of an idea of how it works, basically there's several floors at the top which are pretty much all empty, other than basically the farms out the back. So there's an animal farm, a tree area, and a crop area. And then underneath there's basically several floors that go all the way down to the bedrock level with several different farms on them. But we've got a little train station thingamajig here, which is pretty cute. This is going to take us off to the... we've got a skeleton spawn. We get into our little minecart. I'm going to push the button now. Hopefully, this is not going to lag. I hope. Okay, it's a little bit jittery, but this isn't too bad. We can work with this. I was going to say, it's not the highest performance server in the world, so you will have to forgive me if sometimes things look a little dodge. And we come down our little glass chamber, and as you can see, look, you can look out over all of the floors. I really like this. Also, I love the lava wall I did at the back. Generally such a cool feature. I've kind of created one giant skeleton farm, so you can see there's one, skeleton spawner there. And then there's another one, which is literally just up here. So they literally could not be... Look, I'll just knock this block out so you can see. There you go. It's right there. So they literally could not be any closer together, I don't think. So literally what I've done is that one of these chambers comes along here, and then I don't know if you can see that little kind of like outwards bit. Let's go and have a look. Might be easier. And then they all come flying down this chute here from the first chamber, as you can see. Thank you. Very well demonstrated by the skeleton there. Okay. He looks like he's stuck. But he'll come down eventually. They all push each other through. It's fine. And then they all drop into this chamber, and then this one spawns its own stuff as well. And then eventually, if we stand here long enough, this always makes me chuckle. I love this thing. So if we come over here, we have like probably a very, very tall bubble elevator, and it go like, I mean, hopefully you can see it goes down quite far, and this happens. You just see them, just literally little skeletons just float, just casually float up. This is great. I'll see if I can try and catch one on the old camera angle as we go. Come on. Whee! It's great, absolutely great. And then what we do is we take our sword, got our looting 3 sword, and then we just come down here. We open the little hatch, and we spam. Back to the fort. If we go up here, this is Turtle Cove, so we've got like a little underwater sanctuary with turtles where I can breed them and get scoots. And then if we come along and down here, this is the beginning of what is known on our little server as the Iceboat Road. I've basically been mapping out the underneath of the overworld, a very, very long distance, one of the first projects I undertook. Realised I probably should have done it in the Nether, thinking about it, but, you know, this is my first ever Minecraft world. This is my super smelter, which is probably in the name, and being if you've ever watched videos like these before or played Minecraft, you will know exactly what a super smelter is. So we put stuff in the top, including fuel and whatever it is you want to smelt, and it comes out the bottom. It's great. It's also really cool though, because I really like it, because basically if you hit the switch, you get to just watch the little minecart travel across the top, which is really sad, I know, but it's so much. It's little things in life, alright? Little things that bring, like, simple pleasures. That's the one, isn't it? That's what people say. Yeah. Simple minds, eh? Time for another super cool farm. Ooh. The Sugarcane Farm, which is obviously very aptly named Sugar on the front of it. So yeah, and that produces us tons and tons of sugarcane, which I put into these little chests, and we are using that mostly for paper for rockets and books. Mostly just rockets, if I'm honest. Cool. Oh, this is our XP and kelp farm, so this is pretty cool. So yeah, so we're level 12, first bar, and then if we pick this up, boom, big jump. So yeah, basically what we do is we can turn this on. There's like a little, it's sort of zero ticking, even though we're in 1.16, it's not zero ticking, but basically it moves the block from underneath, like that. And then when we come up here, we can basically just smash this block and hold it, which basically will generate when that doesn't happen. That has to happen on the record. This literally, I use this so much, and this very, very rarely ever happens. But you can guarantee the first time I ever decide I'm going to record a Minecraft video, this happens. A wood farm, which is pretty. I was gonna say I can't put credit for every design in here, but I can guarantee you that none of them are my own. So the internet gets credit. If you want to give credit to anyone, give credit to the internet. Then over here we have got. It's more just a block pushing farm, but it's actually. I generally use it for concrete, so I put water in there. So if I put concrete powder in one side, it makes concrete blocks the other side, and then pushes it all along. We've got a cow farm, which, oh, this is good. This is a great demonstration of the old cow farm. So, because all my little cows have grown up. Look at them, all my little diddy cows have grown up. This is great. So, we actually get to push the button. We are actually going to get to push the button. This is awesome. Okay, here we go. Sorry, cows. I really panicked for a minute. There's a bit of a delay. I really panicked, like it wasn't going to work, and I was like, this is a really bad start to the Let's Play series. And finally, we reached the last level, but not without getting distracted by the floor. Got this cool idea for a glass floor, though. I hope you guys... Oh, that's not worked. That's not filled in. Yeah, I'll show you this bit over here instead. Here you go, look. I thought this was cool, like putting like black glass in over the top, and then putting like loads of lights underneath. Kind of gives it like a weird sort of half marble look, but also means I don't have to keep lighting everything up. So my aim is at some point to just do this entire floor like that. And then this little corner bit is actually a slime chunk. Oh, that is so great. I was really thinking I was just going to come in here and there wasn't even going to be a slime. I'd be like, it's a slime chunk, guys, I swear. I swear it's a slime chunk. And then, look at this guy. Would you have it? There was a slime in here. Yay for slime! Thanks, man. Yeah, so I will turn this into a proper slime farm at some point. But at the moment, I've just kind of marked out the chunk. Please don't blow up. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, but for now, it's great because if I really do need slime, I can just kind of come down here and just, like, spam the old sword and gather it up that way. Meanwhile, upstairs... Hello! What are you doing here? Oh, you having a nice time, are you? Just chilling in your boat, waiting for some friends to turn up? It's the weirdest dinner party yet. Also, you're holding zombie flesh. Are you like a cannibal zombie? Oh, you are weird. You are funny. I like you. Okay, right. And I think it's about time at last we check out the roof. And then, like I said, if you go to the very, very top, we have just a giant glass roof. And I love this just for the views because you get a cool view of my crop farm out the back. And if we run over this way, that's out the front of the fort. That well over there that you can see, that little well, that actually goes down to the skeleton and spider spawners that I was showing you earlier. And that little weird sort of block, I don't know if you can see that. There's like a little weird square set of blocks. That's the train station from the sort of like the Iceboat Road. I'm going to build them into train stations at some point. That's definitely on the list of plans. And then if you look out this way, I don't know if you can still do this. You can just see on the horizon the edge of what is known as the Yellowstone Keep, which is my friend Yellow's base. I want to say base, but it's not really a base because he's got like so many bases. But yeah, I might fly over there and actually, yeah, we could just have a quick flight, couldn't we? Okay, this is going to be entertaining. Oh, I actually did it first time. That literally never happens yet. So here is the... Oh my god, this looks so cool. It's actually... I forget every time how brilliant this thing actually looks. I love it. I actually love it. You got like a little windmill and stuff. So yeah, but we're going to head back over towards the fort now. Which I have to admit, when you're coming in from afar, it does look pretty cool. And then we can just like kind of... land. That was the worst landing. And with that crash landing, hopefully long forgotten, it's time we went to the Nether. Up in the Explorer's room, we have a Nether portal! And obviously the map wall, so if we just hop through the Nether portal, I'll show you a little bit of what's going on in the Nether. It's not huge, it's not all that particularly massive, but you're going to see me pop in and out of here quite a bit, hopefully, assuming that this series sort of continues. So yeah, if we have a little walk around, you can see we've got our portal here, and then sort of all these sort of various tunnels goes to the other members of our server. So if we come over this way, this takes us to Torag Run or Luke. So if we went through here, that would take us to Luke's base, and then we've got sort of various other tunnels that go off to the rest. But that's not really the bit I want to show you. The bit I kind of want to show you is just some of the little features we've got near the fort. So first off, we've got a set of lava stairs. So the reason I call them the lava stairs is because they are the stairs down to lava. Unbelievably, as you probably realised yourself without me having to explain it to you. Big lava lake. Woo! Lava! Lava. Okay guys, so that's everything in the main base kind of covered off now, and we've obviously had a little look at the Nether, so we've basically just got one more set of farms over out the back of the fort, which I've got to show you, and then that should be about it, so just bear with me. Now, you might struggle to believe this, but I finished recording all of the clips for this video, and I was watching back through them, and I realised I never, in my base tour, showed off probably the most important room of any base, which is the storage system. I literally spend most of my time when I'm playing Minecraft in this room, and I forgot it. I literally walked straight past it. I don't know how I did it. So yeah, it's pretty standard. There's item filters that go behind all these chests, which filter most of my common items and everything else I have to organise, or it just sits in this little set of output chests here, which, as you can see, I literally never clear up. But the most important bit, of course, is what is a storage room without a secret place to hide all of your valuables? Well, don't you worry, this might look like just a trash can area, but you'd be wrong, because up here there is a super secret button, which I'm definitely not posting to the internet when I upload this video, that opens a door. There's a very cool piston door behind there, and then that brings us into here. And you can see this is where we find our miscellaneous stuff, and we've got enchanted books, and we've got redstone and lapis, plenty of that, iron, which we have none at the moment because I've been using all of it for the farm and other things. And then we've got the diamond chest, which is okay, not too bad, but no, that's not the end of this. No, I mean, what is a secret room without another secret room? I mean, come on. Every secret room's got to have another secret room. I mean, what's the point of having a secret room in the first place otherwise? So, inside of my secret room, you will find some... these were books from a challenge that the Yellows sent me, so I'm not going to go through those. But you'll find we've got, like, emergency reserves chests where you can find some more iron, redstone, and lapis. Genuinely cannot believe that I forgot the storage room. Not only did I forget to show the storage room inside my base, when I came to the Nether, I also completely forgot to show the shopping district, which is pretty much the main part of the Nether that we use as a server, so probably the worst tour guide in history. So, but just before we do pop along to shopping district, I just want to show you we've got this communal space just upstairs, which also has a wonderful sort of... Well, this is, I think the guy's name's Colin. It's a piglin for piglin trading, which Yellow has set up for us, which is great. And there's a piglin right there, and I don't have any gold on me, so I'm going to run away, hopefully very quickly down towards right here, which is the shopping district, which currently only has 2 shops, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. So we've got, obviously, Yellowstone Library, because this is the shop that sucks, and you should definitely check out the shop opposite. Oh my god. Oh, dude, wait, leave me alone! Pork chop! Okay. I'm not going to stay here long. Try that again. Yeah, Yellowstone Library. Books, but not as good as MyGG's Rocket Shop. Yep, that's right. That's me. Haha. So yeah, if you're going to build a rocket shop, which, oh, by the way, we've had sales. We've had sales. That means Yellow has definitely been buying rockets. But yeah, if you're going to make a rocket shop, there's only one thing to do, and that is to build a giant Minecraft rocket. I think you'd agree. And with all the bits we've missed cleared up, it's about time that we head back to those final 2 farms I was talking about before this mess started. And hopefully if I can... I can't fly. I can't fly. Why is this so hard? Oh, I did the float thing there. It's because I hit the second button too quick. There we go. I always do that. I always go straight into the water. There we go. No. Yeah? There. Oh, okay. Took flight there. Okay. So here you go. We've got this situation going on over here. Let's just fly down there. Hit the wall. As you guys can tell, I am a very experienced flyer. Very, very good at flying. So if we just hop through this door, I can just show you the last 2 farms really before I come to the end of the world tour. So we've got 2 farms going on. This first one here in front of you can see is an iron farm. So we've got a bunch of villagers below us, as you can see here. They spawn iron golems, which spawn only in that space because all of the other surrounding spaces are not spawnable blocks, but also that guy in the middle is meant to be the center of the village, although that doesn't always work, but I'm not going to get into that now. Yeah, and that creates us absolutely tons of iron, which spits out into a chest underneath the farm, which is down here. But then if we run down here, we've got this little corridor which takes us out to this water elevator, which is going to take us to our final farm. So the final farm I have to show you is a gunpowder farm. So obviously this spawns a bunch of creepers. They all get chewed up in the bottom. It gives us tons of gunpowder to go with the paper from the sugarcane farm to supply our shop in the shopping district. Okay guys, that now concludes everything in terms of the tour. I think that's everything I kind of want to show you. I don't really want to get stuck doing world tours or base tours and all of that for too often. So hopefully that's going to be it now, but I thought it was kind of good to do that as a first little introductory episode. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to building, or finishing building, the squid farm that I was working on, that I started working on last night. I lied. I'm really sorry folks, that's actually all I have time for. I honestly never anticipated how long the tour was going to take, but better to do it once and do it justice and not have to come back and do it again. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like or comment or consider subscribing. I do plan to continue working on the Squid Farm next episode if this works out, but for now, that's it from me. See you later, guys.